Good morning, Lancers. I'm Joy.
And I'm Abby.
And this is MHS Voice.
On Friday, November 13th, 2015 was started out as an ordinary night transformed into a horrific bloodbath in the city streets of Paris. A total of 6 different locations around the city were brutally attacked. 3 of the main locations included a packed concert hall, a stadium full of families watching a soccer match, and the Bellacque bar. Each attacker was equipped with either an automatic rifle or a suicide belt of explosives. The death toll exceeds over 120, with 350 critically injured. The extremist group ISIS takes full responsibility for these attacks and many other attacks that have recently happened around the world. The French president has declared a state of emergency and is proposing a bill that would extend this for the next 3 months. France currently has closed its borders, meaning that no one can go in or come out. 2 terrorist suspects have been declared dead, while 7 others have been arrested, and the arrests continue to increase. In response, French jets have carried out multiple bombing missions on the ISIS targets in Syria. As the French continue to deal with ISIS, we send out our thoughts and prayers to all victims of mass violence around the world.
A recent report discovered that bacon could be detrimental to your health. Here's Amanda with the story.
The World Health Organization has concluded that eating processed meats and other red meats raises the risk of colon cancer. Processed meat is usually red meat that has been modified to extend shelf life or change taste. Bacon, beef jerky, sausages, and hot dogs are all examples of processed meat. They did say that any increase in cancer would be small, however, some groups are asking for warning labels on meat products. Most of the risks come from the carcinogens that frames produce when they come in contact with meat. According to the Vice President of the American Cancer Society, colorectal cancer is the 3rd most common type of cancer diagnosed to men and women in the United States. The Cancer Society suggests eating fish and poultry as opposed to other red meats to cut down risk, as well as choosing smaller proportion sizes and lean cuts. From MHS Voice, this is Amanda reporting.
With the recent terror attacks in Paris, France, it's tempting to let ourselves get swept away by the horror and anger and allow ourselves to make assumptions. Today, no group is easier to marginalize than the Syrian refugees currently seeking shelter in Europe and the United States. More than half of state governors have said that they will not be accepting Syrian refugees, including the governors of Texas, Florida, North Carolina, and Maryland. Virginia Governor Terry McAuliffe, however, is not a part of this group. Even so, it's important to note that once a refugee is accepted into the United States, it is up to the faith-based and nonprofit organizations that are aiding them, and ultimately the federal government, to determine where they go, not the state governors. There is also misinformation being spread about the gender and age ratio of the refugees. Several politicians and presidential candidates have cited that over half of the refugees are men between the ages of 19 and 24, and spreading the idea that these men are likely terrorists. This information comes from the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, or UNHCR, but it only refers to those fleeing the Middle East and entering Europe via the Mediterranean Sea. Looking at the overall data, however, only 49.7% of the refugees are male, and of those, 22.1% are between the ages of 18 and 59. Whether or not you agree with the governor's decision to take in refugees, remember to double-check stated facts using multiple trusted sources and stay informed.
I went around the halls asking students if I could interview them for MHS Voice, but instead of asking them questions like we normally do, I just read off the lyrics to Adele's new song, Hello. They did the best they could. Hello.
Hello?
It's me.
I don't know this song.
I was wondering if, after all these years, you'd like to meet.
No. I'm sorry.
To go over everything.
Go over what?
Hello.
Hello.
It's me. Hello.
Hello.
It's me. I was wondering if maybe after all these years you'd like to speak to go over everything.
Okay, we can go over everything.
They say that time's supposed to heal you, but I haven't done much healing.
Well, have you talked to anybody about it?
Hello.
Hello.
It's me.
Yeah.
I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
Meet who?
To go over everything.
Over what?
Hello. I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be.
Is this an Adele song?
Yes.
No.
Hello! Hello.
Hi,
It's me.
it's me.
I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
What?
To go over everything. Hello.
Is this Adele?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was great, yeah.
You hear about their competitions and daily practices on the announcements, but what is competition cheerleading really? What do they do at practices and what do they do at competitions? Here's Kate with the inside look.
If you walk into the auxiliary gym any day after school from August to November, you will see an array of tumbling across the 7 blue mats and 5 of the 20 girls on the squad being thrown into the air, twisting and flipping. Manchester High School has 3 different cheerleading teams: competition, football, and basketball. Competition cheerleading is considered to be the hardest of the 3, requiring an advanced cheerleading and gymnastics skill set from each of the members.
And we do a lot of tumbling and stunting, and most people don't understand how hard it is because they don't really get to see a whole lot of what we do. The only time they really get to see us is at the pep rally.
The members of the competition cheerleading team train to compete in about 4 to 6 competitions per season. Manchester is ranked one of the top teams in the district.
We have 2 practice competitions, and then we have eliminating competitions, which are the conference, regional, and state competitions.
The team practices to perfect a 3-minute routine, half music, half cheer. Jessica Campbell is the new competition cheerleading coach for the 2015 season. She was a college cheerleader and is now a special ed teacher at Cosby High School.
We always make fun of her for being a teacher at Cosby because they're our rivals.
Coach Campbell dedicates many hours in addition to the 11 hours on average the team spends practicing a week.
Campbell, she choreographs and does the routine all by herself, and then once she gets all the counts together, she sends them to a professional and he does our music.
The numerous hours spent together, competition cheerleading is a close-knit sport.
Whatever happens, we do it together.
This is Kate reporting for MHS Voice.
All right, Lancers, that was your show for this week.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next week for more at MHS Voice.